We got a great show planned for y'all. It's going to be awesome, okay? Let me tell you something. I am so thankful to God that I made it here tonight, okay? And let me tell you why. Because I drive one of those cars. You know what I'm talking about? One of those cars that's awesome for your prayer life. You'll be driving down the road like, God, please, let me make it one more mile, God. Just one more mile, God. Just one more mile. And God, just please, one more block to Walmart. Just one more block. Let me make it one more block. You know what I'm talking about. Everyone who's ever been poor has driven one of those cars, or everyone that ever had the third vehicle in the family knows exactly what kind of car I'm talking about. But you know what I love my car? It's got a great paint job. It's one of those two-tone paint jobs. It's stone gray on the bottom and rust on the top. Awesome paint job. And you know, the other thing I love about my car is I wrecked it, okay? And so I was driving behind somebody and I rear-ended them because they were driving too slow. And I had to saw off the latch, and then because of that, it doesn't latch, so you had to put a bungee cord on it. So when I'm driving down the road, the hood's going like this right here. I promise you, I have hydraulics on my car, just the rest of the car hasn't caught on, it's the hood. And as soon as the rest of the car catches on, you'll be seeing me down the road like, yeah, I've got a red light when the car's bouncing like this. But I promise you, it's hydraulics, it's not a bungee cord, don't think that. And you know, I was driving my car, and you know, everyone knows this kind of person, okay? You're going to Walmart, okay? And you park at Walmart, you park in the parking spot, you park in between this line and this line, right? And then you go in Walmart, right? And then you come back, and somebody's like this close to you, okay? Come on, how hard is it to park in between this line and this line? You know what, I got like a few words for those people. Don't park close to me, okay? Scratches all over their car, okay? Yeah, you know. All right. And you know, the worst thing about my car though is this. My headlights, okay? They are so dull, okay? So I'm driving down the road at night and I can't see anything, okay? And all of a sudden a car will just come behind me and I'm like a deer, I'm like, what did I do? And then, you know, they hit me. And, but I promise you, I would be better off if I had a whole bunch of lightning bugs in a jar sitting on my hood. You know, and I tried that one time and I got pulled over and the cop gave me 2 tickets, one for the headlight being out and one for cruelty to animals because I forgot to put holes in the jars. So yeah, I had to pay those tickets. And you know, I'm gonna get every last mile that I can out of that car until I'm driving on the road and you'll see me. I'll be driving and all of a sudden, boom! You know, this big explosion, and out of the smoke will come me sitting there, holding the steering wheel, sitting on a chair and 2 axles, and I'm like, yes! I beat the car, I outlived the car. You know, you've seen that cartoon with the coyote. And, you know, I'm speaking about cruelty to animals, and, you know, God really must have been mad at the zebra. Because if you look at all the animals in the safari, and you look at them, all of them blend in with their surroundings, right? And then it's like God got to the zebra and was like, all right, we're gonna make you white and put black stripes on you so that you can be seen from a mile away. God really must have been mad at the zebra. And because you just see the line, it's like, I'm hungry. Wow, 2 miles away, there's a zebra. I can see it. Thank God it's black and white. I wouldn't have been able to see it if it wasn't. And you know, the stupid thing about zebras and their colors is I was, you know, going to a safari, you know, and you know the safaris where they take you out among the live animals and in a bus or what have you. But this safari wasn't very smart because the safari bus was painted to look like a zebra. Who thought of that? I mean, I could just see the headlines tomorrow. School field trip going bad. Lions attack a bus. I think it's a big giant food source. But man, you know, I'm a graphic designer, and that's what I do. And I went to school for that. And going to school for that was like really fun, you know, because you had the school meeting, the school lunch table, and everybody around you is like doctors and, mechanical engineers, electrical engineers, hard things to do. And then I'm at the table and everyone's like, so Jeremy, what'd you do in college today? Finger paint? Yeah, embarrassing, right? And that's what I do. And being around that, you get to know a lot of artists and different ones. And man, there were, I mean, let me tell you. And but the worst of all the artists that are out there is the photographer. Okay, the photographer, any photographer. I don't care if it's the professional photographers or if it's grandma sitting there, oh, everybody get in, because the photographers are horrible. Because what do they do to you? The first thing you do that's horrible about photography and getting your picture made is you gotta dress up. Okay, so already you're hot and sweaty and no, don't touch my hair. Okay, because you're going to these photographers and you get there and you're already miserable just because what you have to wear to go see them. And then they put you in the most uncomfortable positions and then they want you to smile. So, I mean, you're sitting there and you're like, all right, this is what I want you to do. I want you to take your right leg and throw it over your head, and then I want you to take your left leg and throw it over your other head, and then hold your arm like this, and then turn, and then smile. And then the thing that you're hoping that one, they're going to get the picture right, and two, somebody doesn't blink, okay? Especially if there's more than one person in the photo, because you'll have Uncle Joe, and you're just hoping that either the baby's gonna look and smile and not cry, or Uncle Joe's not gonna sneeze, and you're just sitting there, and if it's not that, then it's like, all right, everybody get in. And I'm like, I can't hold this position right now. And I'm like, all right, everybody get in. 1, 2, oh, the flash is not working. All right, everybody get in. 1, 2, just take the picture. Just take it. And they're like, 1, 2, 3, click. And then they look at it. Oh, Uncle Joe blinked. Oh. And you're just like, all right, let's do it again. And you're like, oh, I can't hold it like this anymore. And the other kind of people that everyone runs into, you only run into the photographer so many times, but the other person that everyone runs into this person. And that is when you're at Walmart and you see them. And it's like time stops. You're like, and you see them. And you know who they are, and you know they know who you are, and you know you don't want to talk to them. Okay? That's the person I'm talking about. And like time freezes, and you're like, did they see me? If I run over here and down this aisle, are they gonna follow? And then yes, they saw you, okay? They saw you and they're coming at you, and you know that you got billions of things to do today, and they're going to talk for hours and hours and hours about their ailments and their sicknesses and their pain and what little Timmy's doing and like Tanya's doing and how Jimmy's doing in college, and they're going to show you pictures that they took at the photographer. And but then, when I'm talking to these people and they're going on and on and on and on about this is what I do. God, they say that every 3 seconds, somebody dies. And so when these people are just going on and on and on, I'm like, 1, 2, 3. Oh, they're still here. 1, 2, 3. Oh my goodness, I'm still here. God, just please, just end this conversation. All right, we're going to have a good show for you guys tonight.